Right, here it is, 4:30, October 23rd, Thursday, and I am heading up to Virginia to do a little section hike on the Appalachian Trail Solo. Every once in a while, if you're watching this, I'm sure you can relate to this. You just got to go out and clean your soul out, and just kind of had to get out and do it. And it's a perfect weekend for it. As I'm driving up here on 77 northbound, I am looking at the leaves all changing colors. It's supposed to be like in the low 60s during the day, low 40s at night, so a perfect weekend for hiking, perfect weekend to be out. Doing a section from Newport, Virginia, Route 42, southbound back to Pearisburg, where I'll have my car parked. I actually have arranged to have a shuttle that's going to pick me up tomorrow morning and run me up the road. So hopefully I'll get a lot of good videos, a lot of good pictures, and more importantly, I just, like I said, need to clear my head. So this is a perfect time to do it. See if I can get some of these colors. Alright, it's about 20 till 8, and I am at the Holy Family Hostel. It's not right on the trail, it's a pretty good distance. Kind of show you, the trail runs right through here, but it's way off here in the distance here. But if you can make that out from the map there. But no, it's actually kind of cool. I wasn't expecting this place to be open, so I still stuck my tent outside and kind of wanted to do some camping anyway, so it's nice and breezy. I'm not going to stay in here tonight, but it's also nice to have a nice bathroom and some place to cook some food here and stuff tonight and kind of hang out, and then when I go to crawl in my tent I can do so. But alright, tomorrow morning getting picked up at 7, and it looks like it's going to be beautiful. If anything is like the drive in today with the fall colors coming in and just the beautiful scenery and everything like that, I'm in for a good little trip here, so till tomorrow. Shy 8 o'clock, September 24th, Friday morning, and I don't know if you can see it behind me over here. I just got dropped off at Route 42, which is about a mile or so southbound of where the Keffer Oak's at. I'm heading actually southbound, heading back towards Pearisburg. I probably mentioned last night that I stayed at the Holy Family Hostel. Actually, I set up my tent outside just because I wanted to be outside. But nice little place, a little bit off the trail. You probably have to get a hitch if you want to get into there, but seems like there's plenty of options to do so. From what the shuttle driver told me, it is supposed to be perfect weather. The colors on the trees have been changing, so it's beautiful. This morning driving out here, we got on the road before sunrise, and just the beautiful pink hues and everything from the morning have already set the stage for what looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. I do have 2 relatively large climbs today in the first part of the day, and that will ultimately determine how far I make it. So without further ado, and since I'm starting an uphill now, I am going to get going. But I'll keep you posted as the day goes on. Beautiful day.
Girl, you know I take you where you wanna be. Take you to that island or Italy. Oh, I don't ask for much. Oh, your sweet touch. Travel through the desert, far as the rain. Climb the highest mountain just to see your face again. Got you on my mind, nothing more than my feet. My timid tired never hear me complain.
Well, I'm at Kelly Knob right now, and as you can see, I decided to stop for a little snack break. I figured this was probably the best place. I just took a video with my GoPro of a panoramic of the view I've got here, and you won't get this driving in a car. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm out here by myself. I haven't seen a person, haven't seen a sign of a person, and the view is great. It's about 120 yards off the trail to get here, and sometimes I guess, you know, I've been apt to pass by places, but I am so glad I did not. I'll just show you what I got looking at here. It's my view, guys. I think I'm just gonna chill out here for a few minutes, finish my snack up, and I'll mosey on down. I've got a pretty decent descent, and then one more big climb, I think about 2,000 feet after that, and then the rest of it should be pretty decent. I don't know how far I'm going to make it. I haven't really decided. Just depends how I feel, but I'm just sucking the marrow out of this today. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Travel through the desert, far as the rain. Climb the highest mountain just to see your face again. Got you on my mind, nothing more than my feet. My timid tired never hear me complain. Girl, you know me well. Still anything for you. No, I don't ask for much. Oh, your sweet touch.
Well, I figured I'd better take a video now because I've got a 2,000 foot elevation gain over a few miles here. So I know by the time I get to the top I'm going to be pretty tired, and I probably won't be doing one for a while. I just filled up some water at, I can't remember the name of the creek. But what I did is I took a video of it, and I'll probably do something a little later on to show you what I did. I did an adaptation that I found online for the Sawyer squeeze, not the Sawyer Mini, but the Sawyer squeeze, where I modified a tornado tube, which is just a child's experimental toy, and the flow rate in that is much better than the Sawyer Mini. So if you are considering getting either one of them, depending on what you want to do, go for the lighter weight or ease of use. That tornado tube is wonderful for filling up platy bags, and definitely the flow rate is so much better than the Mini. So it is such a beautiful day out. I don't know if the videos or anything like that are picking up on it, but I'm having a good time. Just the scent out here of fall and the leaves. Oh, speaking of leaves, they are covering the trail, so it's you got to kind of watch first for where the trail is going, because it's covered up and there's not a lot of foot traffic out here, I don't think, and two, it's hiding a lot of roots and rot. So other than that, it is making for a pretty trip. So onward and upward. Four Branch Trail intersection. I came from down that way, and I'm heading up that way. Another half mile till I get to the top. Oh, probably a few more feet. Alright, can you tell what these things are? I think they're game cameras. And see that rock, or this rock? I was just going to sit down after getting all the way to the top here. It looked like a great place to sit. And of course, I've got a game camera set up on the trail. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna sit here anyway. You guys, you ever see these pictures out there? You know why. As you can see right behind me, there is an amazing view here, and this is a campsite about 4 miles heading southbound before Bailey Gap Shelter. And I tell you one thing, it's a dry campsite. If it wasn't, I think I'd consider staying here tonight. I mean, there's a perfect spot there. There's a whole bunch of them down there, and the view is just amazing. Gotta love fall colors. Alright, I don't know if you can see behind me there, that is Bailey Gap Shelter, where I'll be staying for the evening. Decided it was just too nice of a day not to enjoy it and just kind of take it easy. It was like 17 or 18 miles, I'm not exactly sure. But rather than go down to the captain's place, I decided just to hang here. Looks like I'm going to have the place to myself. It's got a privy over there, picnic table, and I am probably just going to just chill out for a little bit, and then I'm going to climb in the sack and get some shut-eye. Sun should be going down. It's like 6 o'clock now, so probably around 6:37 it'll be dark out, so I'll probably crawl in, get a good night's sleep, and get up early in the morning. So beautiful day. Alright folks, it's about 7:45. I left about 15 minutes ago, just when it got light enough where I could actually see the trail. Went to bed relatively early last night, and it was comfortable. Just couldn't get some sleep. I don't know what it was. I got a lot of rest. Feel a little better this morning, but just couldn't get into that deep sleep last night. Anyway, just an FYI, and it's only because this bruise on the bottom of my foot is reminding me every step I take. The 3 miles, if you're heading northbound, would be after Bailey Gap Shelter, or in my case it was before the shelter, is horribly rocky. I was reading even some of the entries in the shelter ledger from some southbounders I went to the other day, and they were saying the same thing. It's just brutal. So be careful of that, be aware of that. It will slow you down, and it is, especially now with the leaves covering a lot of it. Really difficult to navigate. So I don't know how far I'm going to go today. I really haven't decided yet. There's a shelter about 16 point some odd miles from here, or from the last shelter, that is a possible stopping point for me, or I could go the whole way depending on how I feel and what kind of time I make and things like that. But if I get another great day like I did yesterday and don't hurt myself, I think I might just stay out here another night. So if I see something good and interesting, which I'm sure I will today, I will make sure to take note of it. Until later on.
There's too many people waiting for their dreams to be realized. But you do not have to wait so long. Just open your eyes and hear the call. Hear the call. Don't miss your chance. It won't happen again.
Alright, as you can see, I've come to the captain's place. If you get on this way, I'm assuming that's his house right there. The person who gave me the shuttle out here told me that the captain allows you to sleep or set up your tents in his yard. Also, sleep on the back porch if it is raining out, and there's a zip line or a pulley system that gets across there. He also stocks a refrigerator full of sodas and things like that for the hikers. So just be aware that if you get this way, the captain's, it's 2.7 or so miles from Bailey Gap Shelter heading southbound, or just the opposite going the other way.
It won't happen again.
Pine Swamp Shelter.
Don't let your mind take the wrong way. You might get lost in a twisting maze. All your hope, all your knowledge, don't give it up because of a bad stage.
Okay, that was the Piney Swamp Shelter that I just had a snack at, and the water source, which is actually a really good flowing stream, is right across the trail from that, back in the woods a little bit. But I have cameled up and also packed 2 liters of water, which I've only been taking 1 up until this point. Camel up water sources only carrying a liter at a time, but there's a stretch here of about 11 miles or so that has no water at all. So a couple extra pounds, but that's all right. Got to do what you got to do. So I've got 2.5 miles to the top of this ridge. About 1,300 foot elevation gain, and hopefully my foot doesn't give me too much grief. That bruise in the bottom of those rocks yesterday was hurting pretty good about now. So, but it's turning out to be a beautiful day.
Lost my heart in California. The only girls I knew I left behind.
Groundhog Trail.
Never came around.
Appalachian Trail. Yeah, it's 460, 13 miles where I'm heading to. It's about 1 o'clock, the left one, and I am at what they I think called Sims Gap. And if you look around here, and the trail kind of follows what looks to be a cleared out farm area. So it shows campsites to the west somewhere around in this area, but I'm assuming you probably set up anywhere around here. So just want to make a note of that for anybody coming out this way.
I almost lost my soul in New York City. The only bridge I crossed, I let it burn. We burned it to the ground. Burned it to the ground. Oh. We danced in all the ashes till it was gone. Mamas, don't let your boys become rock stars. Boys like us, it's hard to find your home. Found out who I was out on the highway. I thought I lost it all, but I was wrong. Now I'm coming home. Lord, I'm coming home. And I swear I'll write about it.
As you can probably hear in the background, that's US 460. The end of where I'm going to be going today. I thought about staying at Ricefield Shelter, but I got there kind of early. It was almost 3 o'clock, and I didn't want to sit around twiddling my thumbs for 6-7 hours before going to sleep, so I decided to mosey on down. About 22.5 mile day, I guess today, something like that, all in all. And the last part of this is a reroute, so it's not nearly as daunting as it was a few years ago when I came through. At least I wasn't going downhill either. So, but I didn't see a whole lot of people out. Kind of discouraging. This time of year, beautiful. Leaves are changing. Weather's perfect. You know, so go ahead and put some miles on these trails. You know, take your families, your spouses, your kids, get out and hike. And until my next adventure, I'm going to go put some probably not so healthy food in my belly that tastes really, really good. Take care, guys. Happy trails.
Don't let your boys become rock stars. Boys like us, it's hard to find your home. Mamas, don't let your boys become rock stars. Boys like us, it's hard to find your home.